maintain silence.
Participants, please keep silence. Silence, please.
A very pleasant morning to one and all gathered here. It is indeed an honor and privilege to welcome you all to the 10th National Conference on Advancement and Innovation in Biotechnology, Applications in Healthcare and Industrial Bioprocessing, organized by PG and Research Center in Biotechnology, MGR College, Ozur. This conference serves as a dynamic platform for scholars and experts to exchange groundbreaking ideas, discuss recent innovations, and explore future prospects in biotechnology, healthcare, and industrial bioprocessing. I now take a great pleasure in inviting the dignitaries who have graced this occasion with their esteemed presence. With great respect and affection, I kindly invite our beloved head of the department, Dr. J.M. Murugan sir, to grace the dais. I would like to call upon our guiding light and dynamic leader, our beloved principal, Professor Dr. A. Muttumoni sir, to the dais. Now I would like to call upon a distinguished academician, Dr. M.S. Shivakumar sir, MSD, MSc, PhD, Associate Professor, Department of Biotechnology, Periyar University, Salem, to the dais. Now I would like to on a renowned medical expert and keynote speaker Dr. P. Chandrasekharan sir, MD, DM, Professor of Neurology and Medical Superintendent, Krishnagiri Government Medical College to the dais. I humbly request everyone to rise and extend a hearty welcome to our dignitaries as they ascend the dais. Everyone to rise. I request everyone to rise. Let us begin this auspicious occasion by paying respect to our language and seeking divine blessing. I invite our students to sing Tamil Thai Vaathu. நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெளிலொழுகும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ்பத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் அதிசிறந்த திராவிடனன் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தனிதரும் திலககுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற ஏத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெருந்தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிரமை திறமையந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே. To mark the auspicious beginning of today, light symbolizes knowledge, wisdom, prosperity and dispelling of darkness. As light removes darkness, similarly knowledge removes ignorance. To mark the auspicious beginning of today's grand conference, I now invite our esteemed dignitaries to come forward for traditional lighting of Kuthuvelakku. May this light guide us towards knowledge, wisdom and innovation. Every grand event begins with a warm and heartfelt welcome. It is the welcome that sets the tone for the day and makes every guest feel special. To extend this warmth and officially welcome our dignitaries and participants, I now invite our beloved head of the department, Dr. J.M. Murugan sir, a pillar of guidance and inspiration, to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all to the 10th National Conference on Advancements and Innovations in Biotechnology, Applications in Healthcare and Industrial Bioprocessing, organized by PG and Research Center, Biotechnology, MGR College. Today marks a significant occasion as we embark on this insightful event, graced by the esteemed distinguished distinguished guests and dignitaries. First and foremost, I am delighted to welcome our distinguished Chief Guest, Dr. P. Chandrasekharan Sir, Professor of Neurology and Medical Superintendent at Government Medical College, Krishnagiri. Sir, we eagerly look forward to your enlightening address that will undoubtedly enrich our knowledge. A warm welcome to our distinguished guest and one of my research supervisor, Dr. M.S. Sivakumar Sir, Associate Professor in the Department of Biotechnology, Molecular Laboratory, Periyar University, Salem. We deeply value your presence and anticipate your valuable insights during the technical sessions. I also take this opportunity to extend a heartfelt welcome to our most respected Principal Sir, Professor Dr. A. Muttumoni, who unwavering support and guidance have been pivotal in organizing this event. I warmly welcome the head of various departments, faculty member of biotechnology, and faculty from other departments and other participants from various institutions. Last but not least, the pillar of the Department of Biotechnology, my dear children and my dearest students, I am really happy to welcome you. With these words, I once again welcome you all and wish the program grand success. Thank you. Once again, thank you. Welcome.
As a mark of our deepest respect and appreciation, we now move on to the honoring of our esteemed dignitaries. Felicitation is a gesture of gratitude and recognition for invaluable contributions of our guest. May I kindly invite our respected Principal, Professor Dr. A. Muttumoni Sir, to honor Dr. P. Chandrasekharan Sir. Dr. J.M. Murugan Sir to kindly step forward and honor Dr. M.S. Sivakumar Sir. I invite Mr. R. Selvam Sir, Assistant Professor, to come forward and honor our respected Principal, Professor Dr. A. Muttumoni Sir, as a token of our gratitude and admiration. Dignitaries for accepting our humble gesture of respect. May this moment of appreciation shine as a memory of today's event. Research and knowledge sharing are the cornerstone of academic excellence. As a part of this conference, we are delighted to launch the abstract book, which contains valuable research contribution from scholars and experts. I request our distinguished guest to release the abstract book, which will be officially handed over to our principal and HOD, sir. and goes the way. We are indeed blessed to be guided by such an inspiring leader and visionary. It's my honor and privilege to invite our beloved principal, Professor Dr. A. Muttumoni sir, to deliver the presidential address and share his invaluable insights with us.
Person here, most respected Chief Guest Dr. Felicitation sir, another gentleman who is guided two PhD candidates. They are working with us. For that, I would like to thank Dr. Sogmar sir from Periyar University. The students is not none other than your HOD and Dr. Muthuswamy. So I would like to thank Sogumar sir once again. Again, you should do that service to the young generation to get more PhD holders. That is the need of the hour. Thank you. Respected HODs and faculty members from various colleges, students from various colleges and students of our own, very good morning once again to each and everyone present here. First of all, I would like to thank the Biotechnology department for being arranged this function in a nice manner and grand manner and a simplified manner, because every time we used to get DPT sponsor, unfortunately this time we applied. I think it will take time because we want to have another function in the department under the guidance of your HOD, Dr. Murugan. So I congratulate Dr. Murugan for being the empire of Biotechnology department of our college. Earlier there were so many stalwarts were there. They got the opportunity to fly somewhere else because everybody is getting the opportunity, means everybody is having the right to fly over the sea or by taking some flight, because they want to service not only here and they wanted to service abroad also. After earning and after serving for some more years there, definitely they will come to India, and that gain or knowledge they gathered will be and explored there will be disseminated here also. So the students are like that only. Success of every person by facing lot of struggles and pains. Without pain, there is no gain. Everybody used to learn the stories of successful person, but nowadays all big successful person, they used to tell, don't learn and read the books of successful person. They used to learn the stories of failure person, because from the failure person only we can get a lot of experience. So knowledge, education is only for the purpose of getting and a piece of papers. That is valid till our life ends by holding that degree. But knowledge, intelligence, wisdom and everything, wherever we go and whatever we use, that is for your future growth. So the communication is very much important. Only thing problem in Tamil Nadu and in school education as well as the college education, only the problem faced by both the faculty and the students, communication. So every meeting, whenever I get the chance, I used to say, improve your communication skill, improve your reading skill, reading to have a practice, learning for lifetime learning to achieve the success. For studying only for exam. What we are doing now, we are not learning, we are not learning. we are not reading, but we are only studying to get only pass mark. Beyond that, even if we give more marks, they are not interested. So students are feeling like that, how we get that mark, more mark the students are getting than the expected marks by the students. Because the faculties are always in favor of the students by giving more marks. But the students are not giving that much importance to the exam. They are used to learn only at the time of exam. Before that, no one is doing work. You just think about yourself, the record notes will be signed by the lecturer only at the last minute. Nobody is doing the record note or project report before the scheduled date. Think about, nobody is working. Nobody is perfect in the world. That everyone knows. As a human being, not me, not you, not them. Everybody is having some luck, no. But beyond that, we have to overcome all the obstacles and all the struggles what you are facing. This is the age you have to do many things. After 5 or 6 years, even we force you to do it, you will not to do it. So don't study only for getting the degree. The education is a life. Learning is a journey. We have to use like a engine. For engine, we require petrol. But the students, without learning anything, they want to come up in life. For entering into any company, first degree is essential. But beyond that, apart from that, you have to improve your communication skill. Nothing more than that in the society. Computer, everybody knows. Even kids also using the computer nowadays. Now many of the companies, they are sending their workers out. We cannot say when we are going to survive in the field of computer for a long period of time, because AI is going to forfeit the job. In Bangalore, government told 22,000 workers, they were terminated in the last 1 month. So getting the job is also nowadays easy. But without knowing anything, how can the company will give you the job? So think about yourself. There is no need to motivate anyone. Everybody is having a separate stomach. Everybody is having their own food. So food according to your choice, you are ordering. But for education only there is a problem. One student, one small boy used to ask his mother, how many subjects are there for my class? 5 subjects. How many teachers are taking the class? 5 teachers. Why? I am the only one. Why I have to read and learn and study all the 5 papers? So I will study only 1 paper. So teachers are having separate efficiency in their own subject. Why should study all the 5 minds? And that 5 subjects they are thrashing me to learn. But no other alternative. Even alternative is given, the choice is given. All the questions are multiple choice. There is no need to take the pen. Now the scripting bud is used. Another mobile phone scrolling. After some period of time, some research people used to told that students will not students, every human being will be moving like this without seeing anyone. So the technology and the science has developed a lot. We appreciate. We know about what happened yesterday and the day before yesterday. Sindha William. Yeah. So a women from America, but born and brought up grandfathers in India. So that type of proud Indians are having, but now the Indian students are struggling. Why they are struggling means they are not using their time properly. Without seeing the time, night fully used mobile phone. Use a mobile phone. Lot of informations are there. There are so many abundance information. Who is going to use? If I touch AI, give all the answer. Yesterday what happened in Commerce Department, Financial Market Service. One resource person came and he has given lot of questions to the students and he told all the students got 50 out of 50. I asked him, our students are not perfect. You are giving wrong answer. He accepted immediately. What he told, no. He told it simply, sir, they used to know how to use AI. At least in that sense, I should appreciate your students. They are perfectly using AI. So there is no need to depend on anyone. There is no need to depend on faculty. There is no need to depend on friends. Everybody is having their own character. Everybody is having their own attitude. Everybody is having their intelligence. But you have to think, why have to use your intelligence? Right? So, all successful person is successful only because of his own efforts. Whatever the teacher is teaching, only 50% you will observe. But you try to learn means you will get 100%. So my suggestion and request to all the students is, think about your futures. I used to say in all the meeting, only one Prime Minister will be there. All cannot become Prime Minister. But at least we will become ministers. Ministers, so many ministers are there. In the department, one HOD will be there. But there are so many faculties will be there. All the faculties should be followers of the HOD and they can get the chance to become HOD. Right? So for that everyone should work. You people are without working, you want to go for new height. If you want to go for a high height means first you have to get a rope. Without having a rope, you want to go height means it is highly impossible. But at the same time, it is possible if you try for that. Without raw material, you cannot manufacture any product. Nowadays, without going home, everybody is ordering food. There is no need of washing vessels, utensils. There is no need of preparing any food. So we want to live an easy life. Want an easy life? By sitting in the same place, we want to get everything. It will come, but not for a long time. It will come only for a short period of time. So think about your life. It is your life, it is your family, it is your country. Another thing, the youngsters are the pillars of the nation. Nowadays youngsters are not doing. Only all the old people they are doing. Government is not giving retirement after 58 years. Sir told, we try to go, but the government is not allowing. So whatever the things we want to try to give to the youngsters are not ready to receive. They are simply attending the seminar. Now after 1 hour, what will happen now? They forget everything. Just for the sake of the principle, I am telling the information. But everyone know, life is not easy. Life is so difficult. When you eat at the time only, the tongue will give the sweet taste. After that, the tongue will not give any sweet taste. So, try yourself. Don't compare yourself with others. Everybody is having your own unique. So, try for that. Everyone has come up in life, but everybody should work hard. Without work, you cannot achieve whatever the things you want. But this is the time. After getting going out of this college, nobody will respect you unless otherwise you are getting a job. If you are getting the job, Murugan sir will feel proud of you, Muthuswamy will feel proud of you, and the next so yes, sir, everybody will come to you, but you are not going to job, nothing, nobody will see you. So take care of yourself, take care of your parents, that is very much important. There are lot of stories live stories are coming about the parents, how the students, how the children, they are treating the parents after they are getting the old age. So take care of yourself. If you take care of yourself, automatically you will take care of your family. So that is very much important. Studying, everyone will get the degree, that is I assure you. Even you know, definitely you will get the degree. So think about your future, what you can do better than others. So I wish you all the best for the success of this function, and I request you all the students, don't take life is very easy, it is very hard. So before making it hard, if you strive for that, you can make it easy. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you for your valuable words, sir. A true leader not only excels in their field but also uplifts and inspires everyone around them. It's our privilege today and to welcome such a distinguished personality. We are truly honored to have amidst us a highly accomplished academician and esteemed medical professional, Dr. P. Chandrasekharan sir, who is a professor of neurology and currently serves as a medical superintendent of Government Krishnagiri Medical College with a wealth of experience and profound expertise in the field of neurology. He has contributed immensely to both medical education and healthcare service. His dedication to patient care, research and academic excellence stands as a shining example to many. I am honored to invite Dr. P. Chandrasekharan sir, Professor of Neurology, to deliver a special address and share his valuable thoughts with us.
Morning to all. Respected Principal Sir, Dr. Muthamani, Dr. Murugan, Dr. Sivakumar Sir, dear faculties and my dear students, thank you for the opportunity. Actually, I am basically a neurologist. Sir called me, please come and address the recent advances about the biotechnology. Actually, I am not prepared well actually. After seeing you, I am happy. I am going to go back to my college days actually. Your MGR shows you are so much interested in biotechnology. Then in our student days, we should be innovative, creative. We should do new things, not routine. And also we should develop ourselves, self-development. Then I will present my topic. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Dr. M.S. Shivakumar sir is an associate professor in the Department of Biotechnology at Periyar University. He earned his MSc and PhD from the Maharaja Sayaji Rao University of Baroda and cleared the CSIR NET JRF in 2002. With nearly 2 decades of teaching experience, he has been associate professor since 2020, specializing in molecular entomology, insect chronobiology and insect immunology. Dr. Shivakumar has guided 30 PhD and 30 MPhil scholars. He has led multiple research projects funded by DST, SCRB, UGC, MRP and ICMR. A prolific researcher, he has 66 publications contributing significantly to insect biochemistry and resistant mechanisms. A conference of this stature would be incomplete without an enriching special address. I now warmly invite Dr. M.S. Shivakumar sir, Associate Professor, to deliver the special address and share his valuable thoughts with us.
Thank you for your kind observation about my biodata. Thank you. At the outset, I would like to thank Trustee Dr. Lashya Madam and of course your Principal Sir, Dr. Muthamani, my fellow presenter, Dr. P. Chandrasekharan Sir, and your Head of the Department, Dr. J. M. Murugan, for inviting me for this national conference. Now, the topic regarding innovation in biotechnology for healthcare and industrial bioprocess. So these are the two themes which we are going to talk today, and these are the two core areas where The lot of work is going on and there is lot of scope in biotechnology students for jobs. So for next 5 to 10 years, these are the two domains where you will find lot of opportunities, and you being nearer to Bangalore, there is lot of scope provided, as your principals are told, that you have to study for knowledge. You have to convert the information into knowledge and knowledge into product. That requires hard work. Just like that, we cannot do it. So in my presentation, I'll tell you how to convert the knowledge into product so that you can utilize this as a source of the product which you can use it as a main focus whenever you are going for a job, or you can also start your own business. So with this, I'll stop, and during our presentation, I will talk more about this topic. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Gratitude is the fairest blossom that springs from the soul. To express our sincere appreciation to all the dignitaries, organizers and participants, I now invite Dr. K. Suresh sir, Assistant Professor, to deliver the vote of thanks for the inaugural function.
Good morning, everyone. It's my honor privilege to deliver the vote of thanks for this remarkable inaugural session of 10th National Conference of organized by the Department of PG and Research Center in Biotechnology, MGR College, Hosur. I extended my heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished chief guest, Dr. P. Chandrasekharan, sir, Professor of Neurology and Medical Superintendent of Government of Krishnagiri Medical College. Sir, your enlightening special address was truly inspiring, and we are grateful for your valuable insight. Thank you, sir. I would also like to express my sincerest thanks to our special guest, Dr. M.S. Sivakumar, sir, Professor in the Department of Biotechnology, Periyar University, Salem. Your insightful contributions during the inaugural session have enriched our understanding and added immense value of this conference. Thank you, sir. A special note of thanks to our respected principal, Dr. A. Muthamani sir, for his constant support, encouragement and guidance, which will be a crucial successfully organizing this event. Thank you, sir. And to our enthusiastic participants and various department HODs and faculty members and my department students and various college students, your active engagement and curiosity will be playing a role of making this session meaningful and impactful. Thank you all. Finally, I thank everyone present for your time, involvement and commitment to knowledge sharing. With your collective efforts, this conference will be a resounding successful. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for acknowledging the efforts of everyone who contributed to this event. With that, now we move on to the much awaited technical session where researchers will present their findings. I request Dr. R. Muthuswamy, sir, Assistant Professor, to introduce Dr. M.S. Sivakumar, sir, Associate Professor, Department of Biotechnology, Periyar University, Salem, and chaired this session.
So now I hand over the sessions to Dr. Chandrasekharan sir for the technical session 1. Sir, please, sir.
Really, I thank Dr. Murugan sir, our principal, to present the recent advances in biotechnology in medicine actually. Hello, check. Hello. Hello. Next slide. So what is biotechnology? So biotechnology is a branch of medicine, advancing field of medicine actually. Next slide. So, medical biotechnology is a branch of medicine that uses the living organism or a tissue to produce a drug or a diagnostics to treat the disease. These products can help prevent the disease. The huge advancement in medical biotechnology nowadays. So most recently there is a genetic testing, stem cell research and CRISPR technology and genome sequencing, recent advances in medical biotechnology. Next slide. This, as you know, actually four field of biotechnology. Medicine is in the red. Next slide. The main focus in key areas in medical biotechnology mainly on pharmacology. Pharmacology mainly to develop and produce drugs like protein-like drugs, insulin, growth hormones, and vaccines. And gene therapy. The gene therapy to modify the default genes. Replace or modify the default genes. So the recent advances. Then there is stem cell research. This one is a controversial topic. Still there is it mainly uses cell repair, cell regeneration and cell growth. Next one is tissue engineering. Tissue engineering, the engineered organ or tissue may be used for transplantation of organs or tissue. In tissue engineering there is a bioprinting. Bioprinting is there actually to print the organs or a tissue while using in transplantation of organs to others actually. Next slide. This one is gene therapy and genetic engineering. The techniques such as this one is a recent one. CRISPR-Cas9 allows the precise gene editing, that is splicing the genes, modify the default genes. So we can use chronic congenital disorders to treat the type of disorders actually. The technology has potential to treat wide array of conditions from rare genetic to common ailments like cancer actually. Next one. This is a protein called Cas9 which acts like a pair of molecular scissors and can cut DNA. Alter the DNA and modify the gene functions often called genetic engineering. This one actually. This one is a recent advances for treat the congenital disorders. Next one. This one nanofunction, nanotransfection. That is new science may have ability to heal people with a single touch. That is not sound too good but not true. This nanofunction works by injecting genetic code into the skin cells, which turns those skin cells into other types of cells required for treating disease. While injecting this tissue, it will replace or will completely there is growing of new healthy disease. This is technology's recent new one. For example, the accident victims from helping car crash victims to active duty soldiers. Next, genetic testing from 23andMe. This one is a new technology, mainly helping people understand their genetics and heritage. The new studies are showing that saliva kits, usually in recent studies, our saliva may be used for detect the cancers, dental cancers, oral cancers, and breast cancers also. Certain people develop frequent type of cancers. Like Agarwal groups develop some type of drug reactions. The 23andMe is also authorized to analyze a variety of diseases, including Parkinson's disease and Alzheimer's disease. That is a dementia. Next one. This one is a personalized medicine. Everyone is different from others. Treatment also same. So, personalized treatment. What treatment should to be decided for me? Like that only. So, personalized medicine tailors treatments to an individual genetic makeup, enhancing the effectiveness of therapies and minimizing the side effects. So, the personalized treatment is mainly to minimize the side effects and the better outcome. Next, this one is a stem cell therapy actually. This is mainly for tissue repair, cell regeneration and cell growth. This one is a 3D bioprinting. This is a recent one actually, mainly for tissue repair and print the organs and tissues and replace in new ones. This innovation held potential to alleviate the shortage of donor organs and provide custom-made replacements. They bridge the gap between organ donors and recipients. This one actually, the bioprinting technique actually. Next, this is a molecular diagnostics. It's mainly study for research purpose, mainly improve the accuracy and speed of disease detection, like PCR and gene sequencing and genome sequencing and fluorescence technique actually. These methods are particularly useful for detecting infectious disease, genetic disorders and cancers. Next one. This is a recent technique, genome sequencing in medicine actually. It's a personalized medicine and identifying genetic markers associated with various diseases. The recent technique is Illumina makes use systems used to detect the cancer genomics. Okay, next. Next one is, as you know, vaccine development in COVID period is using recombinant DNA technology, using COVID-19 vaccines by messenger RNA. The biotechnology has played a crucial role in the development of vaccines. Mainly targeted approach for specific disease, for specific vaccines by using recombinant DNA technology. This one's new techniques. Next one. This one's a vaccine, mainly for ladies actually. There is a human papilloma virus causes CS cervix, cancer cervix, genital organs. So mainly the virus causes cancer. So there is a vaccine is available for that cancer, Cervarix and Gardasil. Next one. This one is a recent treatment for immunological disorders in medicine actually. This is mainly target and also cancer, mainly treated by the cancer cells only, not healthy cells. It will target only healthy cancer cells, leave the healthy cells. But in routine chemotherapy, it will target both cancer cells and normal cells. Next one. Next, antibiotic resistance. The biotechnology mainly say, developing and producing antibiotics to combat the bacterial infections. When we use too much antibiotics, it will cause us resistance. So the organism not respond to treatment. So the recent biotechnology advances, that is a page typing, bacteria pages. As you know, virus that eats bacteria only. So there will be a more sensitive to that organisms, so patient will improve. Next slide. This is the role of nurses in biotechnology, because nurses are actually close proximity with the patients. They know how to give tablets, how the patients are improving, what treatment should be given, and also they will follow the research methods. They are the bridge. They are the bridge between the researchers and the patients. Nurses can help bridge the gap between the two sides and share the value information between the patients and researchers. And also they have leadership quality. Next one, integration with information technology. So nowadays biotechnology also integrates with IT. So management and analysis, enabling advancement in genomics, molecular diagnostics, and personalized medicine. So nowadays telemedicine is also available. This is the biotechnology advances. In our college also we are using telemedicine. From PHC they will ask any doubt regarding the patients. We will answer from the medical college itself regarding the treatment. That is the telemedicine available in our medical college. Next one. Next, bioterrorism is a national concern. It's mainly for security measures to help prevent large number of people from possible bioterrorism. Next one. Next slide. This is addressing the global health emergency. So mainly WHO concern. In developing countries, tuberculosis, malaria, HIV is more common. So we should identify and treat the patients using biotechnology innovations. And also in research regarding the health-oriented involved, biotechnology is more innovative and more useful actually. Early identification and prevention and eradication of underlying causes. Biotechnology is more innovative in this global concerns. Next. Future of biotech in healthcare, that is artificial intelligence. Everybody is now speaking about the artificial intelligence. So AI with the biotech can greatly improve drug research and also the diagnosis. Next slide. So the above presentation is more of advances, but there is a ethics is there, as you know. While studying about the organisms, living organisms, there should be a medical ethics. We should get medical ethical committee approval before research any biotechnology topics actually. So there is a concern and issues there. It's a controversial medical topic with the medical ethics to be addressed. Next. Next. So conclusion, biotechnology is a transforming medicine and healthcare by offering innovative solution to disease, diagnosis, treatment and prevention. From gene therapy and personalized medicine to regenerate medicine and molecular diagnostics, the applications of biotechnology are vast and varied. As we continue to explore, develop these technologies, the future of healthcare looks promising with the potential for healthier, longer and more vibrant lives for all. The future healthcare is currently being written. Biotechnology is holding the pen. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Any questions from audience? Audience? Do you have any clarification, questions from your side? Thank you, sir. Thank you for your challenge and valuable time with us. Thank you so much for your time. Yes.
Hello.
I request Dr. R. Muthusamy sir. I request Dr. R. Muthusamy sir, Assistant Professor, to introduce Dr. M.S. Shivakumar sir, Associate Professor, Department of Biotechnology, Periyar University, Salem, and chaired this session.
Very good morning to everyone present here. So I would like to introduce our guest, Dr. Shivakumar sir. So before introducing Shivakumar sir, I would like to tell you one thing. So he was my guide, research supervisor. So I am privileged and proud to introduce my guide, Dr. Shivakumar sir. So he is working as an associate professor in Periyar University, Department of Biotechnology. He has started his journey as a lecturer from Baroda University. So before that, he has pursued his UG, Bachelor of Degree from Delhi University, and a Master's Doctorate from University of Baroda, Gujarat, and he has cleared CSR net during the 2002 the JRF net, and in the 2005 he has cleared SRF, the CSR net, and also he has guided many research scholars, PhD and MPhil scholars, and he guided many MSc students, and also he got project from so many funding agencies like UGC, ICMR, DST, etc. And also he has published many research papers and book chapters, edited journals. Also he is serving as a editor in some journals like PLOS ones, and also serving as a reviewer. And he has published many papers in reputed journals. So that's it. Thank you. So now I would like to call Shivakumar sir to have this session. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, all of you. Now what I am going to talk about, you can listen patiently, because it is not very much about the technical subject. What we will be talking about is how to convert whatever information we are having to knowledge. That's the main idea. Okay? So that's the topic for, okay, today what I will be presenting is regarding innovation and sustainable development. Innovation na enna? What do you mean by innovation? Something new. Okay? Something new which you have to create. Okay? Next one. So, something new comes from where you have to do some research. So you find that in this diagram, if you look at this cartoon, it tells you that research is a process where you get to search for something new. And once you get something new, and then you get the eureka moment. Okay? Next one. So, research is a very, very tedious process. It's a time consuming process. You have to do constant work. Avladha. Is it clear? Next one. Right. Now, whenever we do research, it's collaboration. Okay. If you have talked, fine. See, நான் இங்கிருந்து வந்து 200 கிலோமீட்டர் தூரத்துலேருந்து வந்திருக்கிறேன். Okay? I have come from 200 kilometers away, and just to share my knowledge with you people, And if you feel that if it is not fine, okay, then you can judge later on, but you listen to what I am saying, because I believe that I am older than you in terms of age, and I have little more experience as compared to what you people know. Okay, so that's the main reason why I am here. Okay, so try to take something new or get new ideas, because most of you are PG students, so that's why I have put a topic which will be very useful for you once you are going to complete your PG and go for a job. Okay? So what you have to do is, whenever we go for research, unga research project, you need to collaborate. What we do, நான் biotechnology தான் இருப்பேன், நான் வந்து chemistry காரங்களோடும் பேச மாட்டேன், okay, I will not talk or share my research. We work separately, but rather than separating out, you have to collaborate. Then only you can go for, you can get new ideas and you can convert your research into product. I'll tell you how it is done. Next one. Now, as Dr. Chandrasekharan sir told earlier, that you have lot of new areas in biotechnology right now, okay, where a lot of people are working. That is your metabolomics, proteomics, genomics, kelvipattirukkeenga? Okay, and your bioinformatics, and then you have gene editing tool called as CRISPR, Cas9, and also drug development. So these are all certain areas where you people are going to work, or you will be working in near future. Next one. So these are the overall different fields of biotechnology. So I need not tell about all of them. Next one. Among all these fields, there are three areas: agriculture, healthcare, and environment. So these are the three areas where biotechnological application is going to be the most in the next 10 years to come. Okay? Next one. Now, நான் சொல்றேன் idea வேணும்னு. So where you are going to go for the ideas, and what you are going to, which areas you can work on if you want to really go for a job. One is biofuels, personalized medicine, vaccine development. These are the areas. இப்போ நீங்க பண்ணலீங்கன்னா கூட at least your basics in these areas should be very good. Okay, your knowledge level should be good, so that once you go out, industries can take you. Next one is, there are certain methods. We know about insulin production. Insulin எங்கப்பா produce பண்றோம்? Insulin vials la இருக்குல்ல, diabetesக்கு injection போடுறாங்கல. Which organism we use for producing insulin? E. coli. Any other organism? You have 4 different kinds of insulin which is available. Okay, one is the recombinant insulin which is present in E. coli. Then you have insulin production in yeast. You have insulin production in C. elegans. You have insulin production in insect cell lines. So why insulin production is required? E. coli la pannitangla. So why we want to go for yeast la வந்து insulin produce பண்றதுக்கு, இல்ல insect cell lines வச்சு insulin produce பண்ணனும்னு எதுக்கு தேவை அப்படினு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, several people are allergic to insulin which are produced in yeast. Why they are allergic? Because their immunity does not allow anything foreign to insulin is a protein, okay? It's a hormone, it's a protein hormone. Once it is injected into the blood, immediately it comes in contact with your immune cells, and if they feel that it is foreign, then it is degraded. So that it's not effective, because E. coli is a prokaryotic cell, right? So if you look into prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell, is there any difference between the translation in prokaryotes and eukaryotes? Is there any difference? You will find that in case of eukaryotes, after translation means what? Production of protein from mRNA. After protein production occurs, there is something called as post-translational modification. There are certain chemical compounds which are added. You find that this post-translation modification does not occur in E. coli. That's why the insulin which is there in, which is produced by E. coli is not suitable for few of the people. That's why we have gone for insulin in other areas. That means the second point, that is existing methods and processes is already there, but can you make them more efficient? And the third one is new methods. CRISPR technology is the gene editing technology. You know about recombinant DNA technology? You know about recombinant DNA technology? Okay. So this is again a method which can very easily convert a normal cell into a recombinant cell. You can easily add gene of your interest by this technology. Okay, next one. Now, whenever we are talking about innovation, then you have to talk about patents. Okay? Now, patents, you can you can go for your research, okay, research patent, or you can take for your process patent or the technical patent, or you can also go for certain artistic works. So arts, we are not interested, but for research and for process, you can go for patent. Now, yes sir, patent panona, enakku idhula enna laabam? Okay, why the hell I should go for a patent? Thaviyalla appdi nenapinga. Instead of doing a job, okay, for 15 years, if you can produce one patent, okay, if you can get one patent which is useful for biology and which is applicable in biology, then you don't have to do work, you can just sell that patent to an industry, you will get lots of money. If you don't want to sell, you start your own company and you produce the product and you sell it, okay, you get lot of money. If you don't want that, you give the rights to a company. For 15 years, you say that, okay, I am giving this power to this company. For 15 years, you can produce this product, and whatever profit you get, 30% is mine. So you are not doing anything, you are earning for the discovery which you have made. So that's the best thing which we can do, okay, because we have resources, we have ideas, you have to just convert the ideas into products, okay. Next one. At the slide. Okay. Now if you look at the patenting, okay, world over, this is data of 2022, and you can see that China, how many patents they are doing? US, they are doing, they are applying patents in lakhs. Every year, lakhs and lakhs of patents are applied. If you look at India, 77,000 and we are the most populous country in the world. Okay, highest population number country, but only 77,000 patents we have applied in 1 year. Now, that means all the countries which are above India and below India, most of them are going to be developed countries. They are developed countries except China, which will soon be categorized as developed country very soon. So, next one. So, what do you do? That means research and innovation does not benefit only personal benefit, okay? It's not a personal benefit only, but even nations can benefit. Next one. If you look at innovation index, you find that these are the top 10 countries which are given below. The next slide also you will see. You will find that in all this, except Japan and South Korea, no other Asian country is there. Okay? Next one. So this is the list, okay, of the past 5 years of leading countries which are innovators. And you find that none of the countries, okay, in none of these locations India comes. You find that Switzerland, US, UK, Singapore, Germany, okay, all these countries, in all these consecutive 5 years, you find that they are the leading innovators. Now, leading innovators na enna use? What is the use of this? You find that once you are an innovator, immediately you get an idea, okay, you test whether this idea is workable. If it is workable, they go and apply for patent so that no other person does it. Okay, next one. Now, if you look at, that means if I have to work, then I require some money. Okay, that is, government as well as private sector has to invest money in the form of, okay, projects, in the form of fellowships, everything has to be given. Now, in this data, world map theriyumada ellarthukku? So you find where India is? We are here. Okay? And if you look at all the dark green areas, these are the areas which spend almost 2% of their GDP. Okay? They spend 2% of their GDP, that is gross domestic product. Okay? Gross domestic product என்னதுப்பா? நாம biology fellows நம்மளுக்கு எதுக்கு காமர்ஸ்லாம் தெரியணும்? So what do we mean by this? நீங்க எல்லா பட்ஜெட்லயும் கேட்டிருப்பீங்க இது. GDP, fiscal deficit. So as a general, okay, citizen of India, okay, who has voting rights of more, நாம எல்லாம் ஓட்டு போடுறோம்ல? So we should know at least these basic details. Okay? GDP is the gross domestic product, that is the total product produced in a country, okay, product and services. So that's what we categorize as GDP, and we find that this R&D spending in India is very low as compared to that of US and China. Next one. Now this is a better, okay, chart which tells you that the bigger circles, they spend very high amount of money for research and development, whereas if you look at India, it is well below Japan. Japan oda size ennadhu? Tamil Nadu oda chinnadu. Okay? But they are spending more amount of money, okay, for research as compared to us. That's why they are on top. Next one. So again, this is a graph that tells the same thing. Next one. Okay, in terms of money, if you find that in case of 2025, India is going to spend $65 billion in research and development, whereas US is spending how much? $679 billion. Okay, and China, $530 billion. So how much we are spending? 1/10 of the money which developed countries and our neighbor China is spending. So if we want to become a superpower, if we want to, we are saying that Viksit Bharat, Prime Minister சொல்றாரு, then we need to put in our contribution. Okay? As a citizens of India, as the future leaders of India, you people are having moral responsibility that in order to make the India as a developed nation, you need to contribute in your area to the best of your abilities. Okay? Next one. So now in this particular $65 billion which India is going to spend, where it is spending? Okay? You find that on the left hand side, blue color, find that majority it is spent on infrastructure, then you have defense, okay, and only 12,000 crores is spent on education. So government spending is going to reduce. Okay. Now, where we can tap this is, instead of this 12,000 crores which government is going to spend, you find that it is allocating the budget for healthcare. Okay. Again, where we can tap this fund, or energy, that is biofuel, okay, and your agriculture. So these are other areas where you can look for funding. Next one. Now if you look into the government's proposals, okay, so these are the proposals which are there, okay, and startup schemes are there. That means after MSc, if you want to start your own, okay, company or an enterprise, then you can go in, okay, you have to have a business idea that what you are going to do, and you have to have a roadmap of what you have done, what kind of results you are getting, and there is a proper application is there. If you can go along with your idea, and if it is scientifically valid, then you can tap into one of these schemes and they will fund you. They will fund you for almost 5 years, okay, till your company starts functioning and you start earning profits. Okay? These are all the government initiatives for, rather than you going for a job for 10,000 and 15,000 rupees, okay, நீ 5,000 ரூபாயில ஒரு வீட்டு நடத்த முடியுமா? Can you run a household with 15,000 rupees or 30,000 rupees? It's not possible, okay, with the kind of inflation which is there. Rather, as a biotechnology students, if you have talent, then 2 or 3 of you can combine, okay, among yourself, and then you can join with other streams like business, that is your commerce department, okay, or MBA department, and you can set up a firm. Okay, next one. Now, why we are focusing on patents? We are saying that ellarum patents vandu apply pannunga. Government is saying, institution is saying, your principal is saying, okay, that summa vandu degree padikadinga, edavadhu pudusa vandu kandupidinga, okay, you do an innovation. Now, for applying patents, there is some amount of money is required, okay, some 5,000 rupees out, okay, and also there is an application form is there, you need to fill in, and then after you have applied, then you will be called for, okay, and your entire process will be tested, and then they will ask further questions. A lot of things are there. Now, you don't have to pay a single penny. ஒரு ரூபா நீங்க செலவு பண்ண தேவையில்ல. You can see there is a government scheme called as Kapila, okay, which is aimed to promote patenting in institutions, educational institutions main patenting ஆக இருக்குது. Okay, so 100 patents an institution can do, okay, without a single penny. Also, this particular funding agency, okay, you can also use this funding agency for creating awareness among students regarding copyright and patenting process. எப்படி பண்ணனும் patenting, okay, என்னென்ன requirements இருக்குது. All these things are you can talk about. Next one. So where you are going to look for ideas? You have newspapers, you have TV channels, you have social media platforms, okay? You have books, journals, everything is there, okay? So you get an idea and then test whether this idea of yours is workable or not. அங்கதான் உங்களோட importance தேவைப்படுது. That is where your contribution is required. You have to test your idea, okay? Next one. So this slide already you must have seen in a different format. Chandrasekharan sir has already told you different areas where biotechnologists can work. Next one. Okay. Now, what kind of project work we do in our lab means you, we. எல்லாரும் சேர்த்து தான் சொல்றோம். So what we do? You take a plant extract, okay, or a microbial metabolite, combine it with nanoparticles, okay, do the characterization, do some kind of testing on antimicrobial, okay, antifungal or dye degradation or metal degradation, and then you go in for publication if it is possible. If it is not published, fine, you complete your MSc project, submit and go. Okay, this is what we are doing. But is this sufficient? Then I will say that this is sufficient as an MSc student, okay, provided you do your work properly. If you have done your research properly and if you have found out that yes, this particular isolate or this particular metabolite is working, then, okay, that means your idea, whatever idea you had, you are getting the result that this idea is workable. So this is the first step in research. Okay, next one. So as your Muthamuni sir told, why nothing comes out? Because we are bothered about what? எனக்கு மாஸ்டர்ஸ் எம்எஸ்சி கிடைச்சிருச்சா, டிகிரி வாங்கிட்டுனா முடிஞ்சது, இல்ல பப்ளிகேஷன் வந்துருச்சா, ஓகே ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம், ரைட்? So what our neighbor China is doing? Okay, China is way ahead of us. Why? We started in the same line. ஒரே மாதிரி தான் ரெண்டு பேரும் வந்தோம். Okay, India and China, we were all developing nations, but it is far ahead. The reason is they are converting knowledge into product. நம்ம கிட்ட இருக்கிற இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் நம்ம ஒரு லெவலுக்கு அப்புறம் நம்ம நிறுத்திக்கிறோம். They continue their work and they try to bring it a product. So what we should do now? We should focus more on patents. Next one. Okay. So how to develop a business model? If I have to start an industry, okay, then what we should do? Next one. Okay, I'll just go through this. This is a slide which tells you about what? You have isolated a fungus. You want to test whether the metabolite of this fungus is useful or not. So what you do? You take the metabolite, okay, crude metabolite, you check it. Further, you take a separating funnel, you take ethyl acetate extract and then check. After checking, what you do? You put it in, you send it for characterization, GCMS, okay, NMR, இந்த மாதிரி கொடுத்துருவீங்க. So you get some results. Now the same thing we can do it with little bit of, see, we are here. நம்மளோட MSc work வந்து இதோட நின்னு போயிருது இந்த லைனோட. What you have to do is you have to go for further separation so that you can get compounds. And once you get compounds, you can patent it. Okay? Easy. But laborious. நீங்க கான்ஸ்டன்ட்டா நீங்க work பண்ணணும். You should have a focused approach. Okay? You can easily get, you can isolate compounds. It's not big deal. Okay? Within 1.5 years, if you are really interested, you can do it. As an MSc first year student, if you start, by second year ending, I hope so, you can isolate product. Okay, next one. So these are all applications of enzymes. So you can get fungal metabolites and you can do it. Next one. Next. Then skip it. Okay, these are all slides which are showing about fungus and then how you can isolate bacterial metabolites. Next one. This is about microbial biopesticides. BT kelipattirukringla, Bacillus thuringiensis. So if I want to have a bacteria, okay, or a microorganism, I want to use it as a pesticide, okay, so what are the steps which I should follow for commercial production? Next one. Okay, this is about the formulation. Next one. Next. Okay. Fine. Now, எல்லாரும் வீட்டில் வந்து அந்த கொசுவத்தி மாதிரி ஒன்று இப்போ வந்திருக்குதுல்ல குட் நைட்டில் அதெல்லாம் வச்சுரு யூஸ் பண்ணுறீங்களா? எல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணுறீங்க. ஓகே. நவ் இந்த குட் நைட் இது ஓகே. You find that particular stick, okay, it started with a plant oil which was called as citronella or a lemongrass. Now this citronella oil, okay, it is known to repel mosquitoes. Kosu வந்து அந்த ஆயில் இருந்தாவே அந்த ரூம்குள்ளே வராது. Now this particular industry, okay, simple knowledge which we also had for long time. Now one particular industry, okay, person, he started to convert this knowledge into product. So what he did, he started making agarbattis, okay, and you may be laughing now, but it's a 6,000 crore business market, India, okay, and if you look into this arrow, you find that world over it is a $9 billion market, okay, it's a huge market. Now this is one idea that from a simple plant and plant-based essential oil, okay, how this can be converted into a product and you can earn money. The only thing is you need to have your commitment, okay. Next one. So what are the process which is there? The first line is the one which we are doing in our lab. நம்ம லேப்ல எல்லாம் நம்ம ப்ராஜெக்ட் பண்றது இந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லைன்ல இருக்குது. Then you go for patenting, and if your product is workable, there are companies which will come and sponsor you for the next line. இந்த கீழ இருக்கிற லைனோட all the process will be funded by industries. There are a lot of companies who are interested in ideas. If these ideas are workable, you can get, okay, money, and that money is sufficient. You can enjoy your life like you are doing right now, but with money, okay. Next one. So the ultimate theme is what? You need to collaborate, connect with industry, okay, and then you can conquer this whole world. Thank you.
Hello. Any questions from audience? Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable address. Please.
Thank you, sir, for an insightful and engaging session on innovation and sustainability in biotechnology research. Your expertise and valuable insights gave us a deeper understanding of the topic and its real-world impact. Looking forward to more such enlightening session in future. Thank you. Those who are presenting the oral and poster presentation, please come and meet in the MOC desk. Those who are presenting oral and poster presentation, please come near the MOC desk.
Participants, those who are presenting the oral presentation, poster presentations, come to the MOC desk. We will discuss with them about your presentations. So, see, after this oral and poster presentations, there is a lunch break. After the lunch break, sharply, we will start the technical session 3 at sharply 2 o'clock. After the technical sessions, we will start with that our validatory function at around sharply 3:15. After your lunch, there is a 2 sessions, technical session as well as validatory function. So kindly follow the timings.